Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about set to go now. And our pitcher in this game, Jameson Taillon. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Elly De La Cruz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So a man on base to start the inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the base.
There goes Elly. Pitch misses. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. And there's the strike. De La Cruz leads off second with nobody out. That's inside. And it's 2-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's going to be Matt Olson. And ball 1. And that is out of play. And there's a foul ball. Stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. No score here, but a runner at third with 1 down. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Here's the pitch to Olson.
Ball.
This one in the dirt, and the runner holds. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Now he breaks his bat. Barehand grab to first. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
On the ground, 2 ball. 1 at second, and that's 2. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Carlos Rodon.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Back here in St. Louis, Tommy Edman at the plate, late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Inside, and it's 1-2. That's a little bit low. Swings here and blasts one left field. Hits the fence. Around first and hustling for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. And up next for St. Louis, Cedric Mullins.
Ball 1, no strike.
In the dirt. Man at second. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That one
2
misses,
balls, 1 strike.
and that's ball 2. And that's down and away. No
3 balls,
outs,
1
runner
strike.
on second. That's in there, 3-2 now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. De La Cruz puts it away for the out, and there's 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Seiya Suzuki now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. In the air, right field, Acuna. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. And next is the Cardinals 4-hitter, Luke Raley. Yeah, that's fouled off. And a swing and a miss there. Edman stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Back here in St. Louis, and now it's Josh Naylor.
For Atlanta, the designated hitter, Josh
Naylor, starting as the designated hitter, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. Check swing, and he went.
0-1
strike 1. And that's in the dirt. And that is downstairs. And a count 2-1.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Suzuki takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. And now Michael Harris the second. And it's fouled away. Not close with that one. And that's ball 1. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
1 out, bases empty. Fouls one off. 2-2. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
1 gone, runner at first. And the batter now, Jonah Heim. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
1 out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Man at second. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the dirt, but kept close. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. Thairo Estrada to the plate. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2 with the count.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Contreras now.
First baseman, Wilson.
Rodon back to work. Late on that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
That's down and in.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. That one fouled off. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. On the ground. Sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's Jose Trevino. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Strike two.
You know, Brooke, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Backed off the plate that time. Now a fly ball to right center. Acuna hauls it in for the out. The throw in.
Batting eighth, the third
And
baseman.
stepping in for the Cardinals, Ernie Clement. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Up the middle, De La Cruz. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Zach McKinstry. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. In the air, left field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. Elly De La Cruz next up for the Braves. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. Swing and a ball popped up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
The right fielder.
2 down, base is empty. Ronald Acuna Jr. digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And it hits the fence. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay throw. He's not going to get him. He's in there.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And that one fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a pitch. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back. And that one is gone. And they add on. It's 3-0. 2 outs, nobody on. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 1 so far. Pitch in the dirt. And that is ball 1. That one ripped. And that is that. Back here at Busch Stadium. And here is Masyn Winn. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting, the designated
And here
hitter,
comes Tommy Edman. He hit a leadoff double in the bottom of the first. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting, center fielder,
Cedric Mullins. Next up for the Cardinals,
Mullins.
he's 0 for 1. Strike one.
These hitters have been very aggressive
0-1.
early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats
0-2 is the
and get
count.
some base runners on.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the third. All set for the start of the inning.
Leading off
So
for
here's the
Atlanta,
Braves'
the
designated hitter. Josh Naylor. Hard hit left side. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. He reached on a walk his first time. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. One down, base is empty. And another ball. Hit on the ground to short, win. Over to first.
Got him.
2 up, 2 down. Jonah Heim getting ready to hit.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
In there for strike one. Up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning. Here's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Swing at a ball popped in the air out to shallow center. Bogarts settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. And And we're back.
Leading
Bottom
up
four,
for the
and now
Cardinals,
Seiya
the right fielder,
Suzuki.
Seiya.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
0-1's the count.
Here's your 1.
The hitting's going to come around.
That's
He's going to
inside.
figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter,
The left
Luke
fielder,
Raley.
number 20.
Well, he's doing a nice
Luke
job of keeping the ball out of the
Raley.
air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That one catches the zone, and the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss down on strikes, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Now
Here
batting,
comes Wilson
the first baseman,
Contreras.
Wilson
Struck out swinging his first time.
Contreras.
There's a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a
0-1.
row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Ball
And
1.
that one is downstairs.
1-1.
1-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Ready now for the
Leading off
5th
for the
inning.
Braves,
Now in for
the
the
third
Braves,
baseman,
Zach
Zach
McKinstry.
McKinstry.
McKinstry, 29 years old, usually a shortstop, but today starts at third. Tyone back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
One thing he has to remember is that he does not have to cover as much ground. So those balls to his left, remember that you got a good shortstop that can make the backhanded play for you.
Hit in the air, center field. Mullins makes the catch. And there's one down. So the
batting,
lineup flips
the
over.
Ellie
Now, Ellie De La
De La
Cruz.
Cruz.
Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. In the air, out towards right center. Suzuki. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, bases
right
in. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That one is absolutely belted. Mullins on his horse. And
We got
an
a ground rule
automatic
double.
double as it hops
Two
the
base.
fence.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much
Now
just a
pitching
textbook
for the
double into
Cardinals,
the gap, and when you can
number
drop one in
23,
there between the outfielders, you
Andrew
know you're making the turn at first. Just an
Doherty.
excellent swing.
And the batter now, Matt Olson. 0-1.
0-1.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
0-1's the count.
Ozuna stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Strike 2.
0-2.
Ripped to third. Clement over to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back here in St.
Leading
Louis,
up
bottom
for
of the
the
inning.
Cardinals,
Here comes
the
X to
second
the
baseman,
plate.
Xander Bogaerts.
In the air, right field, Acuna. And there's one away. And here's the catcher,
The catcher,
Jose
number
Trevino.
35.
Fly to
Jose.
right, his first time.
Trevino.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. The Cards
0-1.
down by 4, last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Filthy changeup right there.
No ball,
Just
2
pulled the
strikes.
string.
Hard hit to third. Slinging it to
He's
first
out.
in time. 2 down,
Now
bases
batting,
empty.
third
Ernie
baseman,
Clement
Ernie.
now at the plate. Grounded out.
Clement.
His first time up. And that one fouled off. Up the middle. Throw on to Olsen. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Braves,
Top of the
the
6th
designated
inning.
hitter,
Here's Josh Naylor.
Naylor.
That's to third. Clement over to
He's out.
first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the center
Michael
fielder,
Harris the
Michael
second. The next to hit.
Harris.
High fly ball down the left field line. Snags it for the second out. Here's the catcher to
The
hit.
catcher,
Jonah
number
Heim.
28,
A switch
Jonah
hitter batting right.
Heim.
Out to center. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here in St.
Leading up
Louis,
for
here's
St.
the
Louis,
shortstop
the
at the
shortstop,
plate. Mason Wynn
Win.
swings through that one.
You know, these Cards,
0-1's
as
the
you
count.
probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches
Ball
they've
back
seen
in.
today, and it's just not working out for them.
Swing and a miss.
So those
One
first
ball,
pitch numbers
2
tell me they
strikes.
should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8
Now
strikeouts in this one.
the designated hitter,
So the batting order
Tommy
turns over. Tommy Edman
Edman.
next up for the Cardinals.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Line drive. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to
Now
remind
batting,
yourself
the center
it's
fielder,
about the process. He did everything right there.
Well
Nothing to
done.
show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Next one
Inside,
misses,
ball 1.
and it's a ball and a strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him
One
work a
ball,
little bit harder.
2 strikes.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Busch
Leading off
Stadium.
for
Now
Atlanta,
it's the
the
second
second
baseman,
baseman,
Tyrell
Tyrell
Estrada.
Estrada. Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 43, Brian Baker.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike
0-1.
one. Way
1 ball, 1 strike.
inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball,
Just not
2
able to
strikes.
catch up to that velocity.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And next for
Now
Atlanta,
batting,
Zach
the third
McKinstry.
baseman,
0
Zach
for 2 in this one.
McKinstry.
Ripped to short. And 2 away
him.
to start the 7th. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Ellie De La Cruz. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Acuna stands in now and watches strike one. And it's 1-1.
Inside.
And the slider just misses. That one missed.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Runner on the move. There's a swing and a drive. And he'll make it to second base with two gone.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Here's Matt Olson.
That's a ball.
And that one a little below the knees. 1-0. And another ball.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one fouled off. 2-2. Man on second, 2 down. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up for St. Louis, Seiya Suzuki. Drew Rasmussen comes on now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
0-1's the count.
0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. On to first. Not in time. He's safe.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Try to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Man at first, Luke Raley digs in now. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next offering is fouled back. Suzuki gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 out now.
Now batting.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras, who's over 2 with a pair of strikeouts. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
There's a strike. And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Number 2.
Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit.
Bogart.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. And they have their first base runner since the second inning.
The catcher, number
And now the
35.
catcher comes up to hit. Jose Trevino.
Trevino.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. That is the inning. Back here in St.
Leading off
Louis,
to the plate,
Marcelo
the left
Zuna
fielder, number
coming up
20,
to hit.
Marcell Ozuna. Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 83, Brendan Bernardino.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Raley hauls it in, and there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the
Next
ball
for
game.
Atlanta, the designated
So now to
hitter,
the plate
Josh
for Atlanta, Josh
Naylor.
Naylor. 0 for 3 in this one. Foul ball. Bernardino. In his second season, he features a sinker, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a slider. And now the count is even.
Two one.
Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. And he's out on the tag. So 2 down now, and here is
Now back,
Michael Harris
the
the
center
second.
fielder, Michael Harris.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Mullins on his horse and makes the grab. And that'll do it. And we're back
Leading
on to
up
the bottom
for
of the
St.
8th.
Louis,
And
the
stepping
third
in for the
baseman,
Cardinals,
Ernie
Ernie Clement.
Clement. Now pitching for
New
Atlanta,
pitcher on now, Spencer
number
Bivens.
76.
And you know, bullpen guys can
Spencer
struggle sometimes when they're called upon
Bivens.
with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Steps on first for the out. Mason
Now
Wynn
batting,
getting ready to
shortstop,
hit.
Mason Wynn.
That's a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Strike 3 went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. 2 down, base is
Now
empty.
back, the
Here's the switch hitter,
designated
Tommy
hitter,
Edman.
Tommy
1 for 3.
Edman.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. All set to start the
Leading off
ninth
for
in this
Atlanta,
one.
the
Now
catcher,
it's the Atlanta catcher, Jonah Heim.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 56, Hunter Harvey.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, second baseman.
So up next, Thairo Estrada. First pitch misses. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Drilled out towards left center field. Back there. Into the bullpen and gone. He'll touch them all. It's 7-0. Zach McKinstry next up for the Braves. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the top of the ninth. Next offering is down low. Ball 1. Foul ball there. Swung on, belted. That one's back there. Leaping, and he brought it back.
The batter, the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
Elly De La Cruz now at the plate. Now a pop-up on the infield. Wynn hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Acuna in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. This game's a bit of a blowout, Siggy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my...
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and attack the strike zone.
Swings through that one for strike 1. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, you know, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. The 0-2. And they'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Slider got him for strike 3. And up next for St. Louis, Seiya Suzuki. And a big swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Swing and a miss.
No ball,
0-2 now.
strikes.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting.
So
left
digging in,
fielder,
Luke Raley. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Fly ball center field. Harris has a beat on it. 2 down. 1 out left for the Cardinals. Now up for St. Louis, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. In the dirt, blocked.
0-1's the count.
Suzuki, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that one hammered. Going back on this one. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double. Second and third now.
Well, he's been having a hard time just putting the ball in play in this one, so that should help soften the blow. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Braves, Griffin Jax.
Number 22, Griffin Jax.
Here's Bogarts now. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Jax is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Rodon with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done, I'm sure.